Hey guys, all right, we have officially made it to the last stream of the year, the last trading day of the year, last trading day of the month too. So, 2025 was a good year. We've seen a lot of changes in the market. We obviously have continued the bull market, and now we're, heading into 2026. We're at pretty much, sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta let the dog back in.
Back door open. Back door closed.
All right. Sorry about that. We gotta let the dog outside. Anyways, so yeah, we are ending the year at all-time highs. We've had some back-to-back great years on the market, upwise. So it'll be interesting to see what 2026 brings. I'm gonna try to, depending on what we do today, we might be going out of town. If we don't go out of town, I'm going to try to write up a big post for 2026, kind of some things to look at, think about, do a recap of 2025, all that good jazz, like I kind of always do. If I don't do it today, probably will be this weekend. But, again, it's been a good year. One of my best years so far, especially with futures trading. Learned a lot about trading. Again, learned a lot about prop firms, learned kind of what works best for me, what is not working, what is working. The last couple days, really last week, I guess, since Christmas, I have spent a lot of time doing some reviews of my trading logs, my prop firm fees and expenses and payouts and kind of all that stuff, just analyzing, again, what worked, what didn't work, what I want to focus on in 2026, what I want to change, to kind of have the best year again, and whatnot. So heading into 2026 in a good spot. Hopefully today I can put my day 3 of profits into these accounts, and that would be great. And then we'll move forward, hopefully Friday and Monday, and get a payout Monday to start the year off. So. But as we look at today, yesterday I was looking for that double bottom bounce off the AEMA support. It did not come. However, today we do have a nice setup. If you look at the daily, currently on both, we are double bottoming. On ES, we did break down to about 69.20, had a big bounce there. We are holding over that key 69.38 area of the AEMA support. It looks like we could, with this long wick to the downside, whether it comes today or it comes Friday, we could head back towards 69.60 to 69.80 area. When we look at NQ, currently we are sitting directly on AEMA support. That's that 25.680 area. We did actually break all the way down to 20 EMA support of 25.572 overnight. So same thing, we have the double bottom. We have the potential that looks like we're going to see a big push towards the upside here. So keeping a close eye on that. On the 15-minute time frame here, I'm watching our range as 69.54 to 69.31 and 25.607 to 25.710. As of right now, it looks like we're going to try to come back down to probably 20 EMA support of 69.37 and 25.635. That's kind of what I'm watching for here at open. And again, as we have seen the last couple of days, I do think we're in a bit of a mean reversion. I think we got to be careful playing a breakout or a breakdown. We got to pretty much watch our levels and try to execute the best we can to not obviously get stopped out before the move happens. So again, right now, VIX is green once again, but it is under EMA support, so that is actually kind of bullish. And then we look at ES and NQ, we are holding EMA support. So I would again be struggling to take a long here on ES and NQ because 69.49 to 69.54 and 25.704 to 25.710 are such strong resistance from overnight that I would want to see those cleared first. Now at the same time, obviously as you can see, we are bouncing off EMA support, so a short is a little ill-advised, but I do think there is a case that we could come back down again to 69.38 and 25.640 area. There are no buyers here. So again, upside is possible, but we got to be careful. And again, we're again at pre-market levels, so not strength either way, which again confirms that likely mean reversion is what's going to occur. I actually really don't hate the short. Right now, you could use, 692 as your stop loss and see if you can play this down to that 640 area. It very well probably will play out, but for me it's a little early. I don't like playing the opening candle. And I am worried that we could bounce off this EMA support here, but that entry would have been right about 672. So, so far it looks pretty good here. Well, it looks like that short would have played out real nice there. That'd be 20 points right here. Again, I did not take it, obviously, as you can see. I looked at it. It looked good, but again, opening candle is volatile, so tough play there. So now we're starting to look again, 638 and 69.38 and 25.638 area is again still what I was looking for. That's that 20 EMA support. So we got a little bit of sellers coming in here. VX actually just made a pretty big pop there. VIX is trying to go up too. Overnight was quite weak, and yes, there was the double bottom on the daily, but if the bears can sell this back down under 8 EMA support and back down near 25.600 and 69.25 area, they could turn this into a lower high on the daily, and that would actually show some continuation lower. Interesting is, this would be our 4th red day in a row here, so keeping close eyes on where we might go today here. All right, so we're going to get our new candle here. Let's see if we can maybe get a pop back to 680 and then look again for that continuation lower. I don't see buyers, so I see no reason to want to go short here. Or sorry, not to go short, to go long here. I don't see a reason to want to go long here. So reference the 4 red days in a row. If we were to end today as a red losing day, this has only happened twice in history. And that other time was a 5-day losing streak to end 1966, and we had a 4-day losing streak to end last year, actually. Okay, oops. I am going to go ahead and take the short.
Order submit. Order.
Okay, I am short here. So the good news, though, is in 1967 and, yes, this year, obviously, stocks gained 20% and 17%. So even though they end the year a little weak, obviously it works out for them, the bulls in the end, like always. Trying to let this one run a little bit. I got 20 points here, 25 points. Okay, now I'm going to let this just do its thing. That looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep going. Oh, that's so beautiful. Okay, I'm going to close that out there. I'm not going to be greedy. I'm not going to be greedy. All right, so that threw $620 in every account. That is a beautiful way to start the day and to end 2025 trading. I will see you fine folks later. I'm not sure, again, if we're going out of town or not. If I do, I will not be trading Friday. If we don't go out of town, I will see you guys on Friday. I hope everybody has a good and safe Happy New Year's. Don't blow your fingers off. Don't get too drunk. Have fun. See you guys.